with them this afternoon. They're heartbroken. The group that gathered along the 33 this afternoon telling me there are just too many unanswered questions right now to be satisfied, although they don't have the answers or concrete answers themselves right now. Cheektowaga police shut down the 33 westbound from the airport around 2 p.m., allowing this vigil and balloon launch to happen safely. There were at least a dozen cars and a crowd of 50 or so people who came out to remember Chardae. Her Aunt Felicia telling me Chardae had just turned 21 at the beginning of February, had just gotten back from a trip to Jamaica, was heading home in an Uber from one of her 2 jobs the night she died. According to Cheektowaga police, they found physical evidence that Chardae had climbed out the rear window of the Uber, but they are unsure what caused her to fall. Her family says she might have been afraid. Her death's still a heavy burden on them.
That's painful. Every morning I cry in the shower. This is painful. We're gonna find justice for Chardae. She didn't jump out no car because she was suicidal. She jumped out that car because she was scared. Something was happening, and we're gonna find justice for Chardae.
Yeah, celebration of life for Chardae there is planned for tomorrow at Faith Baptist Church on Humboldt Parkway. We continue to ask Cheektowaga police questions. I've also reached out to Uber, a spokesperson telling me they are cooperating with Cheektowaga police. The driver involved in this incident has also been unable to drive since this occurred. On your side, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Schneer and this is Talking Crime. We're going to talk about a young lady today named Chardae Nunes. Now, Chardae was 21 years old and she not too long ago had turned 21. So Chardae was freshly celebrating her birthday, went to Jamaica, and she had a good time. Chardae was later killed a week later. Chardae was killed after getting off work. Now, Chardae will call a Uber driver to pick her up from work like usual. It wasn't nothing that wasn't normal. So Chardae entered into the car of the Uber driver, and the Uber driver start taking Chardae to her actual destination. Now, Chardae was on the phone on FaceTime with one of her cousins, and then all of a sudden her cousin state that everything got really quiet, and then a little while later she would hear emergency response in the background of Chardae's phone. Now, the reason why is because the Uber driver stated that Chardae was ejected from out of the window. Unfortunately, the Uber driver says that he don't know why. I guess making it seem like Chardae was suicidal, but family and friends say otherwise. Now, they was on 33 westbound and it was close to the airport. So they're stating that basically it wasn't no businesses or homes in that area for them to even pull the camera to see why exactly Chardae would even attempt to climb out of the window. And they said she was like her waist was out the window, so all her upper body to her waist. And then the Uber driver said that he ran over a speed bump and it ejected her from out the window, which it doesn't add up. So family members are saying that Chardae was either afraid for her life or something or someone was out to get her. And it kind of looked like it. But police later say that this was an accident. So they rule out the whole thing as an accident. Even though the police are closing investigations, the family and friends said they want to get to the bottom of it because, yeah, I feel exactly where they're coming from. Why would Chardae even attempt to jump out of the window if the inside doors wasn't locked? If she just couldn't open the door? Anybody usually afraid for their life would attempt first to open the door. So why was Chardae trying to jump out of the window if the door was freely to unlock? It just doesn't add up. Now, police officers and stuff say that the Uber driver and the other car that actually hit Chardae both was in custody and cooperating and being questioned. So one story was saying that the Uber driver ran over a speed bump that ejected Chardae from the car. And then other people, like family and friends, are saying, no, like something was wrong. Like, why would my niece, why would my daughter just automatically open the window like she's suicidal and jump out? And her cousin don't buy it. Her cousin was literally on the phone with her. So this whole situation is like confusing. But nevertheless, Uber did speak out and send apologies to the family and friends, said that it was cooperating with the police and that the Uber driver was fired. Family and friends also had digged up a photo of the actual Uber driver that was involved, because the press and stuff just wouldn't release his name in a picture. So unfortunately, Chardae lost her life by being ejected from out of a Uber driver's window of the back seat of his car, and she lost her life. And her family and friends are heartbroken. So you guys, they did have a balloon release, and then on February 24th, 2024, they wind up laying Chardae to rest. Now, unfortunately, this family had to deal with the loss of Chardae, who was in happy spirits. She was loving, caring, warm-hearted, and she enjoyed life. Chardae also, they said, had 2 jobs and didn't mind it. Like, honey, Chardae was a go-getter. At 21, I am 28 years old, and Chardae had more fire in her than anything, baby, because I ain't even been to no Jamaica, and she made sure she went to Jamaica. So it's sad. Like, it seems like this type of stuff is happening more and more, especially to young females, and it's just it's just awful. It's just sad. Like, so what we are going to do, like always, we're going to pray for Chardae's family and friends in this difficult time that they still are having to deal with the loss of Chardae. Unfortunately, this was a tragic accident, so it seemed. But if it's true that Chardae was in fear of her life, shame on that Uber driver.
Nunes is the victim. Her loved ones gathering today to honor her memory. Cheektowaga police say Nunes climbed out of the rear window of an Uber. This was around 6:30 p.m. on February 8th. After she fell from the car, we're told she was hit by another vehicle between Cayuga and Union Road and died at the scene.
Investigators say it's still unclear what caused her to fall from that window, but her death has been ruled accidental. Still, earlier today, authorities shut down the 33 for family and friends to gather for a balloon release. Our Michael Schwartz was there and spoke with loved ones about their loss.
Cheektowaga police shut down part of the Kensington Expressway Friday afternoon, allowing loved ones of Chardae Nunes to line the road to release balloons in her memory. Family says she turned 21 just 1 week before she was found dead on the expressway around 6:30 p.m. on February 8th.
She got an Uber driver to come from work. She came from work, and we never seen her again. This is where she ended up.
Investigators say the 21-year-old climbed out the back window of that Uber while it was moving and fell onto the highway before she was hit by another car.
But Chardae's family tells me they don't believe that's what happened here on the 33.
Main thing is it don't make sense.
Don't make no sense.
Felicia Collins believes her niece was escaping danger inside that Uber.
She jumped out that car because she was scared. Something was happening, and we gonna find justice for Chardae.
Police say both drivers cooperated from the start. As of Friday, Uber tells me it has removed the driver's access to the platform as the investigation continues. A spokesperson for the ride-sharing service says, "Our hearts go out to this young woman's family during this incredibly tragic time. We're continuing to look into this and are standing by to assist police in their investigation." Meanwhile, the 21-year-old is remembered as a hardworking, smart woman who touched many lives.
She enjoyed life.
Family tells me she worked 2 jobs while studying to be a dentist.
Chardae was a sweet, hardworking, lovable girl.
Loved ones say Chardae was celebrating her birthday in Jamaica a few days before her death. Michael Schwartz, 7 News, Cheektowaga.
Something just don't seem right, and it's definitely not adding up. Because why, if she had access to open the door, why in the world would Chardae attempt to climb up out of a window that she literally, you might as well say she was out of the window. If she was it was up to her waist. But why would she attempt to jump out of a window of all things? So, of course, the person that hit her really didn't know what happened inside of the car. All they know is they hit Chardae and saw her being ejected from the car, but it was too late. So, we're going to pray for the driver that hit her by accident, you guys. So, let's just keep this family in our thoughts and prayers. Rest in peace, Chardae. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel and join the Talking Crime family over here where we talk crime.